Girl needs her nails done. Bad. Favorite jam, in case you're wondering. Alone by Halsey. Anywho, I filmed a get ready with me today, little chit chat, little updates, and some thoughts on weight loss and regains and life in general. So if you want to see that, keep watching. Alright guys, I'm going to warn you right now that the lighting might be a little whack in this video because I use a lighted mirror and it's motion activated. The Simple Human, I don't know, makeup mirror. That's amazing, and it's how I get my makeup the way that I get it, and people think that I do a good job on makeup. Well, part of it is because I do some makeups on the side, but also because I have this mirror and it's like perfection. When you first get it though, you're gonna look in it and it's gonna be frightening, but you guys get to see how pale I am normally without makeup on and like lipstick and stuff like that. So trying to remember if I put moisturizer on this morning, and I did. So I don't usually use a primer or anything like that. And I'm going to try to talk about makeup a little bit, but also not a lot because I know a lot of you aren't really here for that reason. So I weighed in last Thursday. Usually I was doing Wednesday as my weigh-in day, but last Thursday I decided to weigh in because I forgot on Wednesday. And I was at 179.6, which is higher than I want to be, as you may have seen in my Instagram post. Definitely a regain. They took 5 pounds of tissue off of me, and so I've gained a little weight since my surgery, which my tummy tuck surgery, which isn't great. But you know what? It happens. Life happens. This happens to me the past few winters, falls and winters. And why am I saying my R's like that? Winters. So yeah, we are trying to get back on track, and I'm not trying, I am. I'm back on track. I feel like it always takes like some kind of just a little bit of a jolt for me to get to like really back to where I feel like I'm, you know, really doing low carb, which is what I usually typically do to lose weight. I did start out doing the clean eating just to kind of start weaning myself off of crap that I was eating. I talked about this, you know, eating convenience food because I had had surgery and I couldn't really get up and around. And it's just the kids and I, and they can do a little bit of cooking, but it wasn't like I was going to get like these healthy, clean eating meals, you know, it's mostly convenient stuff. So, so yeah, that's the situation, and we're dealing with it. We're getting back on track. Tanya commented on one of my videos that, you know, regain and then getting back on track. I'm not exactly sure how she worded it, but that is part of maintenance, and I agree, because life is life and you're gonna gain weight back sometimes, and to think that you're not, ooh, I just spit, it's just fictitious. So just know if you're pre-surgery, pre-op, that you're going to have struggles and you probably will fluctuate a little bit, and that's no reason to freak out. I'm actually up from the point that I'd like to be at 155. I feel like looked good on me. I don't know if I'm ever going to get there, and I am not going to lose sleep over it if I don't. I'd be happy with 160. I feel like I look great at that weight, and I know it's doable because I've done it. There's absolutely no reason for me to say I cannot do that. I need to, or I'd like to approach it differently when I get to that weight and be more conscientious about keeping tracking and watching how to get into a maintenance phase of that weight. And when that time comes, I will adjust accordingly. I use Josie Marin Vibrancy Foundation, you guys. A lot of people ask me that. And then I use Shape Tape Concealer by Tarte. My girlfriend just introduced me to a dupe for that this weekend, which was I think by Revolution, their concealer. I've never heard of that brand until she talked about it. So I don't know a ton about it, and I will say it was a decent dupe for it. It was $9, she told me, and then the Shape Tape is like $24. So if you are looking for a good concealer within a smaller budget, that Revolution would be one to try. I did find that it had more creasing than my Shape Tape concealer, but all in all, I like it. Also, you guys, if you guys use a beauty blender, or this is the Real Techniques foundation sponge, I got this on the Wish app. It was like $2 or $3, and I think free shipping. It holds your beauty blender, and then it dries nicely, and then you don't get all that, like, I get gunk on my vanity, and so you're not getting that when you use the holder. If you guys like this video, let me know. It is something, you know, different that I'm trying. I think I did one a really long time ago before I even talked about weight loss surgery stuff. So it would be nice to have your feedback. If you don't like it, you know, that's okay. I'm going to try different stuff sometimes. So I'm not always just like sitting on my bed talking to you guys. But, you know, I want to make videos that you guys want to see. I will be doing... I need to do, or want to do, a what I eat in a day video. I've been asked a few times for an updated version of that. Happy to do that. Was going to talk about that, actually. I had a conversation with somebody recently about losing weight and how it kind of gets boring a little bit in what you eat. And you're eating the same things over and over again. And, you know, I realize, like, that is the key for me. Just to be, like, repetitively eating the same things over and over again. And stick to that plan. And then, of course, occasionally, like this weekend, we were up north in Traverse City again with the kids. We did a spring break, and I was a little more lenient. And even though I'm right back on track and stuff, I was a little more lenient about what I ate because I've been eating well. So, just food for thought on that. Always, got something in my eye. I always line my waterline, which is up here. Actually, I get confused if it's my waterline or my tear line, but this top line right here, I always line it with a black eyeliner. This one I'm using right now, it's a NYX eye and eyebrow pencil crayon, but I prefer the NYX Glide On waterproof eyeliner. So if you're looking for one that's a really good one, it glides on really nicely. This one tends to poke me in the eye a little bit, and it's not as black, but you just want to get, and this goes for any age. I think that this really completes and takes your look up to a notch. And just to get that, I know it's weird to pull your eyelid up like this, but just get that inner waterline, and that makes it like your lashes blend and look thicker and fuller because you're, you know, getting that color. Especially for me, I have blonde eyelashes, so... that is where I'm coming from. I recommend it for all ages. Just a little trick. And then however much eyeliner you decide to do beyond that is up to you, of course. And then I think I'm just going to do a little bit of this regular liner and then blend it out with some eyeshadow after. I can't talk and do eye makeup at the same time, so I'm going to skip over some of this. I forgot my Q-tips. They're on the stairway waiting to come upstairs. All right, got my eyes done. Well, all except for the mascara. I am trying this new, I think it's new, Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal in place. Someone told me it was a dupe for Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, but I think it's actually a dupe for Benefit Better Than Sex mascara because the brush is how that brush is. If you can see. Anyway, The first time I used this mascara was not my fave, but subsequent uses, I have actually grown to like it. So I'm gonna move my mirror over maybe a little bit and then see if that helps the visual. I don't know if you guys want to see what I'm doing or not. So the thing that kind of like really clenched it for me this weekend was seeing pictures of myself and just looking like so much heavier than I want to. And it always shows in my face, which is good because a lot of pictures are just of your face. You know, it definitely shows my body too, but it's winter, or, well, it's Michigan and it's April, so it's basically winter. We're still, you know, it was snowing up north and we still had winter coats and hats and stuff on. So it's not like I did put a pair of shorts on when we went to the pool, even though I couldn't go in the pool because I have a wound still on my belly, which is my fault, as we've talked about. But I did wear a pair of shorts in the pool area, and my thighs were totally not up to par, you know. Just a good reminder, hey girl, summer's coming. And these thighs are not going to get smaller on their own. You know, of course we don't want to live in like a constant state of like not liking our body, but there's also a point where you like want to check yourself before you wreck yourself, right? I gotta admit, and this is not a judgment because I was there for the first 3 years, 2 years after surgery, I think. 3 years maybe. Yeah, 3 years. I wasn't eating a ton of junk, but I felt like I could kind of eat what I wanted because my stomach was smaller and I wasn't getting that much. And I see people doing that now after their surgery, whether it be like on Instagram posts or stuff. And you know, again, I am not pointing fingers because I will post good looking food all day long also as a treat. But let me just tell you, if you think that you're gonna get away with like eating chicken fingers and fries and pizza like anytime you want, you're not gonna be successful at this. And that, you know, may sound harsh, and I'm sorry if it does. The one thing that I do is I drink wine, and I do that like on a weekly basis, sometimes a couple times a week. So that is a thing that I do, but I drink white wine and it's 4 carbs a glass, and I usually have maybe 3 tops. So, you know, there's ways around it. If you want to eat pizza, pick a day, I guess, to eat pizza. For me, cheat days can get dangerous, and, you know, I don't know. It's a slippery slope with the cheat days, at least for me. So, just wanted to address that I feel like I don't want anyone to be deceived and think that they can just eat whatever they want after surgery. I know too many people, I just spit again, you know me and my spitting. I know too many people that have gained all their weight back, and that's because they just kind of went back to their old ways. You don't want to do that. You want to be successful. And I am so happy. Have I talked about this? Check out my Instagram, guys, EmilyAMvsg, if you want to see what my tummy's looking like right now. It's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. And like, people are like, your stomach is like the best incision line I've seen, which I want to say thank you, but like, I had nothing to do with it. My doctor is amazing and I love him. And I'm kind of going high on the eye makeup today. Like, not high, but like intense. A little more than normal. I must be feeling sultry. I also have a chaperone meeting for Lily's orchestra trip. We're going to Chicago this Friday. Should be fun. We're gonna see the Blue Man Group that night, and I'm excited. This is my favorite eyebrow brush. It's the Anastasia, I want to say number 19, and I don't know what happened, but it disappeared for like a month or 2, and then literally just reappeared on my floor. Told you guys, I have issues with clutter. I don't know. It literally appeared out of nowhere, so I don't know. It wasn't a clutter issue this time, but I use Anastasia Dip Brow in Auburn. I've been using this for like 2 or 3 years now. It's my jam. I really don't try a lot else. I've tried the Eyelure eyebrow pencil for a more affordable option, but you don't get the, like, the brush is where it's at. Putting your eyebrows on with a brush is like gonna get you the most natural look, if you care. Eyebrows and eyelashes are probably the thing that would be essential to me, you know, if I had to choose only 2 things of makeup. Actually concealer, because I have dark under eye circles. Concealer and then eyelashes if I could only pick 2. If I could pick a third, it would be brows. I'm just gonna blend these eyelids out one more time because you just can never blend enough. And a little trick, if you get mascara on your lids while you're doing your mascara, let it dry. Always let it dry first, and then take a Q-tip. If you can see, I have some right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. And it's literally like an eraser. Just do-do-do-do. And then if you need to touch up the eyeshadow again because you made a little eraser mark, then you just blend it out. Sigma E40 brush is my go-to eyeshadow brush. Okay, and then we do a little bit of bronzer, which I need more of, as you can see. But I'm still gonna hit this. Mama has to save money. Lily's going on an East Coast trip that's costing a pretty penny, and I gotta save all the money I can, so I don't know. Just like digging in my bronzer. My Hula Benefit Light. No, Benefit is the brand, Hula Light is the color, whatever, bronzer. I have a follow-up appointment with Dr. Livingston, the tummy tuck guy, tomorrow. My wound is healing nicely. There was a little wound right next to it last time I went in there. I think I told you guys about it. I anticipate that's probably going to be healed up within the next week. I don't know about the other wound. I'm going to ask him again because it's getting kind of old. But I am thankful that it's, you know, it could be worse. And my tummy looks good, and I'm really happy with what, you know, the work that he did. And I'm very thankful and blessed to, you know, have it covered by insurance for the most part and all that good stuff. So, little blusheroo. You know, why not? Why not do a little bit highlight? A little bit highlight. So you got my stats. I am down a pound. I don't know if I mentioned that, because I was up to 180.6. So then 179.6. So hopefully this week, I'll probably just stick with Thursday to get you know, start doing a Thursday weigh-in day. Hopefully this week I'll see some results. I've been tracking, back on tracking, which I wasn't doing for months. One little tip, I don't know if it's a tip or if it's just something that's working for me with the tracking, is that, hold on, I gotta find some lip color. I really am a sucker, as you can see, like my fave. I also need to get my nails done. NYX Nude Beige Lip Liner, which is never in stock, because it's awesome. Okay, so I got my lips done, my eyes done, everything else done, and then I just do a little quick spritzity spritz lighting, sorry. It's kind of better without it. Spritz of my Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. Bam, boom, ba-da. Now I'm gonna go do my hair. Not gonna make you watch that. Alright guys, as you saw in the beginning of the video, here's my finished look. Extensions in, makeup completed. This is a little heavier than I would wear every day, but I was in the mood for you guys. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe below if you haven't done so already. I would love to see your face back here. And let's do this again soon, whether it be a regular video or not. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.